Welcome to Authentic with Brazil 201. I'm your host, Brazil 201. And today's episode, we're going to talk about Landman, Season 2, Episode 4, Dinner at the Bucket. And once again, this show proves why it's one of the best 10 shows of 2025 and why it's just in general, one of the best shows of the year. So, first of all, the show begins with, once again, a weird cold open of some guy who I guess killed himself via carbon monoxide poisoning in his car, and a truck runs into a real truck, like a 16-wheeler, runs into this truck and smashes into the oil field and blows it up. Then we have our favorite bad bitch white girl lawyer, Rebecca, goes on the private jet, and she's with a very attractive country boy. And, the plane takes off, and it's crazy, and he's freaking out, and she begins to drink a lot of watermelon vodka. What will happen there? Well, you know what? We're gonna just skip to the end of this because, my god, can I just say Kayla Wallace, the woman who plays Rebecca? The fuck, she looks so fucking good naked. She just is so hot. She fucks the guy, that ass, top tier white woman. Okay, literally everything about it. I hope the guy she fucks stays a part of the show. I hope we get more sexual, bad bitch lawyer Rebecca. I love it. Then we see Ariana. It's still the same night as from the bar, and the guy who owns the bar is like, "Don't count the money out here, count it in the office. Remember, 20%'s gotta go back to the bar back." Whatever. She drives home, and Cooper is just sleeping in front of her house. Weird. I don't know how, like, the police were never called on this entire situation. Like, if you saw a random person just sleeping in front of the house, you'd call the police. And from what we've been told from Ariana, is that everyone who lives on this block is somehow related to Ariana or Michael Pena, the husband who died, Michael Pena. So that's it. They have this conversation. By the way, Cooper is just such white trash, and it annoys me. The man doesn't shower or understand. The man is allegedly super rich now. He doesn't buy any suits. Like, he has to do these business meetings. He's like, I have to go to your house to get a suit jacket type thing. Just buy a new one. I don't understand how we're told he's very intelligent, right? Like, in terms of geology and oil and all this other shit, but he seems to just be like a borderline retard when it comes to any other situation in this thing. So Ariana asks, like, why do you need a suit? And he's like, I gotta drive 6 hours to Canada in the Texas panhandle to go to his grandmother's funeral. And Ariana's like, give me 5 minutes, I need to change. By the way, Cooper slept outside the entire night, right? He did not shower. So then we're just gonna go 6 hours to the funeral. Like, Ariana clearly like showers because she just worked the entire night shift at a bar. Boy, can we just say Ariana looks so good? Like, good for her. Like, this was a good standout Ariana episode, and I don't know why people don't like Ariana. First of all, I just gotta say, can we just say all the fucking bad bitches of Landman deserve round of applause from Ainsley, Angelica, Rebecca, and Ariana? Like, 4 very powerful women with 4 very distinct personalities, right? Like, Rebecca is your hot, intelligent lawyer, New York City lawyer. Ainsley is your Texas hot thought cheerleader. Ariana is the hot Puerto Rican, Mexican, born and raised Texas, like 3rd generation. And, Angelica is like the hot older woman you want to fuck that clearly like got married for money and a bunch of other shit. Right? We love the women of Landman, okay? True foursome. Listen, that's the Avengers right there. So they're driving to Canadian. Then we go to Tommy. Tommy and Nathan, Dale, Ainsley, and Angelica are in a car ride together. And apparently, once you hit like this area in the panhandle, there's no cell service, there's no radio, it's just silence. And the car conversation is crazy because apparently, like, Angelica is about to beat the shit out of Nathan for talking about a lot of shit. And Nathan learns to stay shut. Then we get to the other side. Our girl, Demi Moore, who's in her own show, is like, I gotta put the house for market because apparently the financial situation that John Hamm left her is such a disaster. So she ends up calling Andy Garcia to have a business meeting. And, Andy Garcia is really just a fan of Cammy, and he does this conversation is that, like, everyone in this business, because apparently she's like, "We need $350 million loan to drill offshore," and she's like, "The gas is there, we just need to get to it." And Andy Garcia, by the way, I still have, like, 0 idea what Andy Garcia's character's name is in the show. I'm just like, "Andy Garcia," right? Anyway, uh, God, where am I with this? Well, oh my god. Andy Garcia has this conversation about how everyone in the oil game is, what is it called? Is a snake. And he's like, "Listen, I like you very much, Cammy, and my wife loves you, and I'm glad you 2 are friends. But I need to do this negotiation with Tommy." And she's like, "Is Tommy a snake?" "No, even better. Tommy is a hawk. He eats snakes. And I know Tommy's very good at what he does, so I want to do the negotiation with Tommy." And he goes, "I don't want to screw you over, not because you're a woman, but Tommy understands the real ins and outs of everything." And they have a lovely dinner together. This idea that Andy Garcia is the villain, it's not like, yeah, fine, he, like, controlled drug cartels or whatever, but Andy Garcia, is he a billionaire? Because this is what I'm saying, he's doing a loan for 400 million, he's got the loan out for Cooper and a bunch of other shit. I'm just like, "Okay, there we go." So then everyone arrives to the funeral first. So Ariana and Cooper arrive first, and D Ariana talks to Sam Elliott, the grandpa, who's also named Tommy. And he's like, "You're far too pretty for Cooper, far too intelligent for Cooper." And he's like, "Cooper, if you, like, talk to her, maybe you'll learn to play the game." And a bunch of other thing, and then Tommy and the rest come in, and then we have the funeral, and then we have dinner at the bucket, which is what the key thing is why Landman is so good is these dinner scenes. Now, this isn't obviously in the what's it called? The Tommy House in Midland, but this is in a diner, and it's just phenomenal. And Ariana's like, "Why is no one talking about the grandmother?" In Mexican culture, we celebrate the dead. And Tommy explains that when he was 14, his mother was face down in a bathtub. He called 911 to do CPR, and when the mother came to consciousness, she beat the shit out of Tommy, and then Tommy got all the stuff in a backpack and never came back. So we learn how, like, dark Tommy's childhood was and all of this. And Ariana, like, kinda understands why Cooper's so bad at emotional things because he sees how, like, fucked up the Norris family is. Then everyone goes back to Midland, and Angela is like, "I want your father to live with us, okay? I interact with old people all the time. He needs to live with us." And oh, Ariana and Cooper have sex. Yay. Oh, also, we kinda flashback. Rebecca looks so fucking hot in this episode, like, holy shit, Caleb. So sad that she's, like, married in real, like, good for her she's married in real life and she's pregnant with a kid, but damn, Rebecca, that ass. Listen, I will always simp for hot white girls with great eyebrows, okay? I will not apologize, okay? Like, damn, bad bitch. And then Tommy goes back. God, this is like a 6-hour drive to Canada, right? That is the name they say, Canada or whatever. And he's like, "You're gonna live with us now, Dad." And, know the sunset. By the way, it has been 4 days. Each episode of Landman has been 4 days. Do you know that? Like, in our 4 like, since it be fucking crazy. And the preview of the trailer for next episode is the dad, Sam Elliott did another dinner scene. Can I just say, more dinner scenes, okay? Like, if we're out of 10 episodes, if we're getting, like, 6 dinner scenes, great, because I love the interactions, it's just like a real show. I love Landman. I'm mad that people are, like, anti-Landman because it's Republican propaganda or whatever fucking bullshit, like, ignore the woke bullshit. Landman is fucking phenomenal, and more shows should do it, because Boston Blue, or Blue Bloods, I mean. Yeah, Boston Blue is a new show, but Blue Bloods and Boston Blue do the dinner scene every episode because it's just good to see people interact. That's not moving the plot forward. It's just like, shooting the shit. Either way, Landman's great. Rebecca has an amazing ass. Let's go.